Listen up. We know what we got to do out there. Now let's go get it. You feel me? Let's do this. Come on.
And a little pregame speech for his guys right there, getting them focused and the task at hand, really embraced. On the road at Underhill against an Eastern Conference rival, the Indiana Pacers are ready to go. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA All Spring Action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Hill. Our starting lineup to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And if we take a look here, guys, at Thunder, this is it.
Hey guys, how many times have we seen him just drill that corner three? For whatever reason, that's just his shot. He sees that shot so well. Obviously, it's a little closer than other three-pointers, but that's his comfort zone for sure.
And here's another thing I've noticed. Sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for their home court advantage. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. They'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Well, I tell you what, this building has really been tough to beat this team in. They really play their best basketball when they're at home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home court.
And they know that better than anybody. It's an extra motivation here tonight. Giving that extra bit of confidence, knowing they're going to be home for a while.
6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Oh, pull that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Austin shoot their first free throws here tonight.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
That's good from Olynyk. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line to play some of the NBA's other big men.
Gill gets it to Tucker. First quarter, just over a minute played. Gill feeds to Hibbert, defended by Olynyk. Shot from the low block. And Hibbert with the nice inside bucket. Well, with the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had to from the beginning. Couldn't bother by being on the roll.
And, their shots were falling from the top to the bottom of that lineup. Their guys were heated up.
Here's Tucker after the made shot from Thunder. Here's Gibbs. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And he gave a great effort defensively as well, including a couple of block shots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%, so he's getting to the line, but it's not been effective.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Austin's on 4-2 from deep in. Here's the screen. Thunder passes the other ways. Evans. The Celtics moving the ball around now. Uncovered. The shot's good from the second bucket of the night. His presence is great comfort for this team. He's kind of fallback option for them anytime they need it. They're in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Tucker, averaging 12 points a game. 4 on the clock. Sure. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given the chance.
There's the pass to Paul George with the steal. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. George has got his third basket of the night.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't be better than that.
Carter Williams, the basket. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Evans outside. Shot clock at 6. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, it was a big loss. Pretty much pure domination. I thought the key was the rebounding. It was ugly. They were completely dominating on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
A moment to check in with Doris Brooke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really, at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris. Steve said they were atrocious on the glass when the last night. What do they need to do to change that in this game?
A couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you got to be ready to box up. You like 1 or 2 guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
Diaz is checked in for Indiana. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Tucker. It's back to Hill. 6 to shoot. Evans is there. Hill kicks it to Tucker. On deep. And just through that one drops. Tucker's got 6.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
You know, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Now here's Evans. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Carter Williams, the pass to Zimmer.
Listen to the noise these fans are making.
Yeah, I think he may be as well liked here as any player across the league.
Here's George. He's coming off a 25-point game against Sacramento. This is up to Diaz. Now the feed to Hill. Here's Gibbs. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trick to the line to shoot 2. As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference. And checking out Indiana. Not really any threat right now, as their record's showing a lot more losses.
You know, looking at the Celtics, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out on the playoffs, but no doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
And so he's able to get number 2. And at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was lost to the Kings.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, you definitely did not. It's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce with that pile.
Not to mention some ham and turkey.
Here's Tucker. After Tyreke Evans is scored. Here's Gibbs. Goes up for the two-handed dunk.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for them.
So maybe they've had too many easy ones tonight.
That's something that needs to change. They should not be getting all these easy dunks off of offensive putbacks.
Here's Evans. After the main shot from Diaz. Evans passes to Thunder. Back to Evans. This ball delivered by Boston. Really on the shot. And it's 9 points for Thunder.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it's not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove. That's why we're looking at this result so far.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. Outside Hill. There's the dish to George. He passes it to Gibbs. Again, Indiana.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
They set the screen. Carter Williams with it. Now defended by Johnny. It's Hill on the way. Off target from three-point range.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on him.
Evans goes in. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Back to Evans. Beyond the arc. A line by Boston. Pacers leading by 5. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a big one obviously is out the NBA scoring wise. Look at Thunder, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Now here's Carter Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against them.
Did a great job picking the defensive court, too. It wasn't just his scoring. He didn't credit his passing in that game, too.
Here's Sullinger. Kicks it to Evans. Tigers the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks to Tucker. Dishes it to George. Oh, good. So it's 3 by 5. Evans kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Evans. He's him in there. And we'll win it. So Indiana ends up on the court.